with mics, mercs 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 with mics, mercs
Man,
with
it's been
mics,
forever since we heard that motherfucking music, boy.
We ain't heard this shit in a while. You got to let the play for a minute. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the Soul Painless Quarter Match. Ain't no intro on this shit. Just sounds my beat down crown.
That's it.
Welcome to Mercs with Mics, the show that started it all, goddammit. From no format to this. Welcome. What's up, Cuddy?
Shit, man. How you feeling, man?
Man, I'm here, man. I'm good. You know, I'm glad to be in good health. 41 years old tomorrow, so hey.
Happy
Good
birthday,
business.
man.
Thanks, Cuddy. Thanks, man. Good to see you. You're looking good. You're loving the beard, man.
Hey, man, I'm starting to get that little distinguished shit right in here, you know. So yeah, things are going good. I'm looking forward to that distinguished look, brother.
I wish I could have a fucking beard like that, man. I just got to go. Like, if I grow my like, you can even see like where it's thick and then it's like patch. You know, this is light skinned nigga troubles.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You got the Joe Dirt thing going on. I got some holes in my shit.
Yeah,
I
but your
keep
shit,
it a little bit longer.
man.
Cover up
Look,
them holes.
you ever see them white dudes who got male pattern baldness and they don't want to like cut it off because they don't want to be considered a skinhead, but they just got enough growing, but you can still see they scalp.
Yeah.
That's how my shit be when they get long. I'm like, ooh. But I'd go for it anyway, man. I'm trying to do it and keep it honest, man. Before I go ahead and get the weave beard,
Hey,
you know, like them, you know, them studs in Atlanta. I'm gonna give me an Atlanta stud beard.
You better keep your Keanu Reeves, man. God, they're looking like one of these stud bitches.
Shit, it's a good thing I'm married because I'll probably get a bad bitch with that. You know, the stud beard is where it's at, Cuddy. Atlanta stud beard, nigga.
Yeah, they just want
What's happening though?
Nothing.
What you about to say?
Nothing. I was just thinking that most of these women just want somebody to go to the fucking beauty salon with them.
Man,
look. I'll get the shit down on my back, and he'll get the shit down to his dick.
Oh man. Oh, let me also say, shout out to Mr. Coppola. He's not here to make sure we're regulated.
Made it sound like he died or some shit.
Right. No, he just, you know.
Yeah. It can't stop us right now.
No, so.
But I'm sure he's sitting at home with his judgmental looks.
Like, please don't get, if they fuck off this show, they gonna get the other way.
Just let them go on there and do their fucking thing. They come right. When they sit down with me, they can talk some goddamn sense.
Right. I can stop them. Don't say that. No.
You get it all out your system, young man? Did you get it all out your system, young man?
Yeah.
You know, the crazy thing is, Ed has been an old wise man ever since we were young black dudes.
Right.
Ed has had 40, 50 years on all of us since we were kids.
When Ed was 12, he used to pull niggas 27 aside. You don't want to do that, young man.
Yeah. So you had that black dynamite mustache when you was a kid. Full-grown motherfucking mustache. Dropping wisdom.
How you think your mama would feel? How you think? At 12, he used to be able to call grown women by their first name. Hey, how you think Bernice would feel if she knew you was out in these streets doing this bullshit? All at 12, nigga.
Beulah better have my pies running.
Right. Going up the street and grab me a cigarette. Here you go. Here's a $5, nigga. Go give me a couple Lucy's. Buy yourself a little Debbie cake, nigga.
I'm telling you, man, it was an old dude. Said, young man, come here. Like, nigga, we the same age. Mind your pennies and the dollars watch themselves. Now go on. Dropping knowledge on random folks, man.
Right. And whenever he would drop knowledge, he always started it out with wise man say.
They talk to them Jesus parables.
Right. Only,
Oh shit.
yeah, man. So what it is, man? What we starting out with, Cuddy?
Hey, shit, man. You sent me this Zach Stacy. Shit. Yeah. So I got that clip you sent me. Let's see. We can start it off here, I guess.
Yeah, man.
I haven't seen this, and who in the fuck is Zach Stacy? So anybody who watches shit, I don't watch TV. I don't know who these motherfuckers are.
Yeah.
You know, these cats throw me the stuff. I just make like dumbass comments right off the top of my head. So none of this shit is malicious too malicious, I guess.
No, absolutely not. This is we're not definitely ain't gonna make fun of this situation here.
I don't know. I ain't seen it yet.
You when you see this shit,
playing,
you ain't gonna be making fun of it. Trust me.
So who is this Zach Stacy?
Ex NFL football player. And what this is a confrontation between him and his child's mother. Apparently she was trying to move on or some shit, or what they saying. And homeboy, I guess something's going on. But you will hear him saying some shit about you broke up the relationship. But this is fucked up.
All right.
This is fucked up. Go ahead.
Things are way different now.
Oh my God! What the
Yes.
fuck?
Look at that crazy shit. Look at this shit. Look at this crazy shit.
What the fuck is wrong with this dude?
Man, look.
Oh my fuck!
Yeah.
Listen,
You think that was okay?
now I do not. Please.
Now, mind you, this motherfucker's kid is right there on the couch.
You thought that was okay? And then gonna ruin relationships and talking about I'm destructive? Bitch.
Holy shit! What in the fuck?
Yeah.
Please.
I love you, Coops.
Now, you hear him told his baby love him.
Oh my God.
What in the fuck is wrong with this dude?
Listen, man. You know what, man? Look, this kind of shit just make you wonder. It's like, is it that bad for a woman to be with an average, everyday Joe motherfucker? Granted, everyday Joes do this shit too. Everyday Joes do this shit too. But how often do you hear about this shit coming out of the motherfucking NFL?
All the time.
Now, not giving it an excuse. Not giving this shit an excuses, or not making excuses for this dude. But you don't hear about this shit in basketball. You don't hear about it in baseball. It's kind of odd you hear about it in the sport where motherfuckers are constantly knocking each other around and that CTE shit. You understand what I'm saying? But you hear about this shit so much. Not too long ago, and of course it didn't get the same attention as this. But Chad Wheeler, black girlfriend, beat this motherfucker within an inch of her life. And then when she started moving and moving around, his motherfucker stood over her and said, "Oh, you're still alive." And with him, they was saying, "Yo, it was because he's bipolar." They had already threw an excuse on the shit and everything. But with Zach, and I'm not, but with Zach, it was just like, oh my God, look what he did. Black dude, white woman, versus what happened with Chad Wheeler, white guy, black woman. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I don't know. I just don't understand. I mean, I guess you could just it's the bread, man. I mean, I guess living a regular life where you got motherfucker got to pay bills and go to work is just like an awful thing because they keep going after these dudes. It's like you get with them and you mad because they got girlfriends and shit on the side. They fucking embarrass you. What's the dude's name? Antonio, whatever. He cat from Florida. This dude kicked his girlfriend out, recorded the whole shit, and was talking fucking crazy. Like, now I'm not saying all of these dudes are like this, but at what point do women say, "Hey, man, it's a high possibility that, you know, if I get with this motherfucker, he gonna think I'm I'm from an opposing team and shit, and smack me the fuck around." Cause that shit was fucking brutal, man.
That was, yeah, and that was not the first time. As calm as she was, Jesus,
it took it
fucking
like let me
Christ,
say
this woman
this.
has probably gone through hell.
And let me say this. Took that ass whooping like a gangster. Tough woman. Listen, I'm not trying to make fun of it. But did you see she was just calm? She was like, what?
Yeah,
Slammed her through a fucking
everything.
the baby gym. Right. Everything. He slammed her through everything blunt. And she was like, yo, calm down. Hey, tough woman. Now, let me say this. That was fucking brutal. But the dude, Chad Wheeler, that shit he pulled was, if you had seen her, he beat the extensions out this motherfucker's head. I was black, all kind of shit. Like, you couldn't help but look at her and feel bad and wonder, like, hey, man, where's the coverage of this shit? Why ain't they Ray Rice in this motherfucker? I have no clue if he's still on the team or anything like that. There's no need to even ask that question in this situation because homie's not playing anymore. But, god damn, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, for like, this is fucking domestic abuse. Like, motherfuckers out there that claim they get their ass whooped, or god damn, this is like, whoo. There are so many people out there that lie about that shit, just like rape,
Absolutely.
and get motherfuckers caught up. And then there's people that actually go through this shit.
Right, like her.
Yeah.
Because that's a bona fide crazy motherfucker.
Yeah.
I mean, she had like 9 different cameras in that house.
Yeah.
And it caught every angle of that shit. Nothing was soft about that. And again, man, I think when you get these women that lie about rape, when you get these women that lie about being abused, no one takes the real shit like that serious. You know what I'm saying? It's like it overshadows the women who really. That woman could have died right there in front of that motherfucker's baby. And here's the thing: just because that child is a baby, don't mean that that baby ain't experiencing some trauma. Something in that kid's subconscious is gonna like retain the memory of his daddy, or I think it's his boy, little boy. The memory of his daddy whooping his mama's ass like that. It's gonna be something there. That's like the wrong seed to plant into a baby, man. To any child, to anybody. But it's just like, man, look, that was some horrible shit. But I'm telling you, you gotta look at what that motherfucker Chad Wheeler did, dude. If you pull up the pictures of Homegirl, and look, man, you love who you want to love. And look, you chase who you want to chase, man. You know, motherfuckers get off, hey, she a gold digger, this, that, and the other. Women gonna chase who they want. It's no use even saying that shit. But if you see the pictures of this woman, what he did to her, you like, why is this motherfucker not up under the jail?
Oh, okay. All right, let me see if I can find this shit.
Yeah, check this shit out.
That's Chad Wheeler, huh?
Homeboy right there. Her. Yep, right there.
Oh,
Beat the shit. Yeah. Now you see how pretty she is right there. At the bottom left.
mm-hmm.
Look what the fuck he did to her. And when he did it, when the motherfucker did it, I don't know if she breathed or she moved or something like that. And this motherfucker said, "Oh, you're still alive." The only thing I don't like that she did was like, "Oh, he's bipolar, so no. No. I ain't heard of a bunch of bipolar motherfuckers whooping their old ladies' asses."
Let's see if I can. Yeah, I think I got.
It just seems to be an epidemic with this type of shit.
Yeah. It's weird how some of these women will start sticking up for these motherfuckers, man.
Man, look.
Let's see. All right, so I got these photos here.
Look at that shit. See, I didn't even see these. Look.
I remember this. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
God damn, that's
It's like how much more of this shit do you need to hear?
yeah. I don't know. Is CT plausible? Is that a plausible excuse?
Look,
there's got to be a ton of motherfuckers around here what male,
bro,
walking in the United States to not play football, rugby, box, some kind of fucked up sport where, you can do some serious injury to your fucking brain.
man, look, Cuddy. Let me tell you something. Again, you don't hear about. Look, we talked about this shit before. Look at Chris Benoit. Chris Benoit, when they dissected his fucking brain, they said he had so many lesions in his shit, he killed his old lady and his kid.
Yeah.
I mean, the human body ain't meant to take that kind of trauma repeatedly, man. Especially the fucking brain.
Yeah.
What is it? Just a little bit of connective tissue in there? Are you steadily taking hits to the head, motherfuckers dropping you on your head and shit? So, I mean,
it's a tiny barrier of fluid. I mean, it's not much,
Right.
It's not much.
And I mean, he threw her ass through everything. Shit, she might have CTE after that shit.
Yeah. Yeah, she'll definitely have PTSD.
Mm-hmm.
God damn. I mean, it's weird to see, these victims of domestic violence stay with their abuser too. That's like the weirdest thing in the world, because I remember I had a homegirl that was getting abused. She called me up and she was like, old boy kicked my ass. Like, well, you need to call the police and get the fuck out of here. It's like, it's that fucking simple. But
I'm gonna say this though, it's kind of hard though, because look, man. Let me say this, and I don't mind sharing this shit. When I was a youngin', my mother had a boyfriend, name not important, but he was like that. He abused my mother bad. I think I was like 8, 9 years old, and she wanted to leave, but that kind of fear. Think about it. It ain't just a motherfucker whooping your ass. This is a motherfucker that's laying with you. You wake up that motherfucker there, you wondering if he gonna kick your ass. You know what I'm saying? You're afraid not to give him sex. You know what I'm saying? You just fucking afraid, man. And I remember, even at that young, I remember my mom being afraid. Like, I remember at Thanksgiving, this motherfucker came in and just threw all of our shit everywhere. didn't want to go fishing with this nigga one time, or somewhere. So he threw like this shoe, hit my mom's in the eye, blacked her fucking eye. And I just remember things, man. And it's kind of, let me just go on with. So we would go to my grandmother's. He would come over there. Because that's the thing, these motherfuckers know where these women go. So, like family, friends, they go looking for them. So we ended up going to a battered women's center and whatever. My mother, she did what she had to do. But it's some of these women, they full of fucking fear. I had a neighbor one time. Not gonna say no names because people, back at the house, I just don't want to put people out there like that. But I had a neighbor, man. Her cat hit her in the face, broke all this shit up. And when she left, he went everywhere he could looking for her to the point where he beat his own sister up because he felt like she was hiding her location from him. Yeah. Crazy shit. So a lot of these women, man, they are just fucking in fear. And for me, man, it's kind of like why I am, like what the reason I am. Like you hear people say, "Oh, hurt people," and he did that because he witnessed it happening to his mom or his parents. I don't agree with that shit, and I argue it any motherfucker down who says, "Oh, well, no." If you love your mom and you love your sister or somebody getting beat like that, why would you think that's love? They always say, "Oh, people, they tend to think that shit is love." I never thought that was love. I would never, could never see doing that to. I could never see that doing that to any woman. Be damned if I do it to my motherfucking wife. Some people are sick like that, but what I'm just saying is, fear is a motherfucker, man. That shit. Fear is in a sense, metaphorically speaking, Medusa. That shit'll turn you to stone. You'll be afraid to move, whatever. If you watch What's Love Got to Do with It, most people say that story is embellished, but I'm just speaking on what we saw in the movie. Look how long it took her to finally fight that motherfucker back in that limo.
Yeah, and he wasn't a big dude either.
No, yeah. No, he was. That was a dainty motherfucker. Hey, Ike was Prince dainty.
Yeah.
Prince was a dainty motherfucker. Prince was built like a 87-year-old white woman that smoked Virginia Slims, and Ike was no fucking different. Ike was a little motherfucker, man.
Yeah.
Now in the movie they wanted, and it's fucked up what they did in the movie. They got Lawrence. Was he Larry back then? They got Lawrence to play him.
I don't think he's been Larry since Cowboy Curtis.
Man, listen. After this, I'm gonna tell you funny. You gotta listen to that interview with Cameron where they talked about me seeing him in the airport, and they called the nigga Larry, and he got mad and was ready to scrap with him because he was like, "Yeah, man, my name is Lawrence." This dude was like, "Man, the thing say your name Larry, so your motherfucking name Larry," and he was ready to squab with him. You gotta listen to that story, but yeah, bro, that shit is paralyzed, it's a paralytic, man.
Yeah,
I'm telling you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, brother. So,
yeah. Hopefully, they catch old boy, and he pays for his actions. That's extremely fucked up.
Yeah, that was. Whew.
Yeah, I got no jokes for that. One, I do have
none.
One,
none.
I got none.
What would Mr. Coppola say?
I got none.
Come on, fellas. Let's come on. No, let's not do that, fellas. What's next, man?
Hey, man. Let's see. I got this shit. This something the LOH your LOH brought up earlier when we was talking.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. That shit on the screen, man. Share that shit. Share that shit with the people.
Oh, it's coming. It's coming.
Did you guys see
Pause, man.
what happened in California with 80 people? They got an 80-man gang, and they just busted into the fucking whatever store.
Joey Coco Diaz.
It was the biggest smash and grab in the history of smash and grabs. I saw that shit, and I was like, that's some fucking interesting shit. I'm a fucking criminal type of guy myself, and I never thought about that enterprise. That's not a bad idea.
Fucking Joey keep it real all the time, man.
Hundo. Yeah, man. 80 motherfuckers, man, ran up in the Gucci store, stole every motherfucking thing but the wall paint, nigga. They stole everything.
Hey, the conspiracy theory in me, man. The conspiracy theorist in me is saying all the motherfuckers work for Amazon. I guarantee you. Hey, who you know that can move Gucci like that? Who you know want regular stores out of business?
Type in the code AMZN for your Gucci wallet. Listen, but that's what I was talking about, man, earlier. Here, man, that's why you're having this mass exodus from California. Gas prices are fucking ridiculous. You got, like I said, hobos and shit all up and down the road, but they're cleaning that shit up. But you got these motherfuckers stealing everything, man. They're closing Walgreens. What else? They're closing all this shit in San Francisco. To the point where you had the mayor, London Breed, like, yeah, please come to San Francisco and shop, blah, 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 blah. And they breaking in motherfuckers' cars, too. They did that shit in Walnut Creek. They doing this shit everywhere. And it's because, the laws are so motherfucking lax. It's ridiculous. I think it's something like you still look like under $1,000 worth of shit. It's like a $500 ticket. It's a $500 fucking ticket.
You gotta love that all these motherfuckers found a loophole in the law, right?
What's that?
Shit, you steal 1,000, keep 500, even if you get caught.
You ain't got to get shit back. Yeah. No, I mean, I'm gonna just say it like this, man. You know, with all this defund the police talking shit like that, and I get why people screaming it, but it seems like you just got the wrong element taking advantage of that. And ain't nobody gonna get hurt but the other side, the people who ain't like that bad element. That's the, I get, man, these white collar motherfuckers get away with way more than a Gucci purse. Mm-hmm. I think you mentioned Enron.
Motherfuckers damn near collapsed the United States.
Right. And that motherfucker went to jail. Just like this. What's this bitch name from Theranos?
Oh, yeah.
This bitch robbed them niggas. She all her investors, she robbed these motherfuckers blind. And now she's in a trial. And I guarantee you she probably gonna walk. Elizabeth Holmes. Guarantee you she probably gonna walk.
Pay your way out of anything, man. That's the American way.
What did Coco say?
Mm-hmm. You want me to play it again?
Play that motherfucker again. Play that motherfucker again.
Coco always come with the truth.
Did you guys see what the fuck happened in California with 80 people? They got an 80-man gang, and they just busted into the fucking whatever store, and took everything. It was the biggest smash and grab in the history of smash and grabs. I saw that shit and I was like, that's some fucking interesting shit. I'm a fucking criminal type of guy myself, and I never thought about that enterprise. That's not a bad fucking idea.
Yeah.
But you know what? It make you wonder, do criminals sit back and do that shit? Like, damn, my nigga, that was the only way we could make that shit better.
You ever been to jail? You ever been to jail?
No, hell no. But they always say that it's nothing but like a fucking college for criminals.
Man, these motherfuckers just sit around and talk about the shit that they can get away with. And
Right.
you know, you get enough like you get the what's that usual suspects lineup. You get the right motherfuckers in the room talking, and it's magic. I'm telling you.
These motherfuckers talk about butthole and better ways to do a crime.
Yeah, so we gonna talk about cellmate tramp training, and then and the best way to rob a bank. And if you stay long enough, talk about jailhouse wine without a toilet.
You know, them cellmate tramps, you know, they like a good Pruno, 97 to be exact.
You know.
97. Yeah, man. Yeah, you know, I think it's the district attorney or the prosecutor, Chase Boudin. That motherfucker's getting recalled over this shit because he's not doing anything about it. Yeah, you know, when you got a San Francisco, nothing but uppity motherfuckers living there, and they already paying like $3,000-$4,000 for a fucking half bedroom, half bathroom studio. You know, first of all, you got hobos and niggas robbing them. Come on, man, what you paying for? The view of the water ain't. What's the point?
You know what you paying for, man. It's the Mecca.
That rice-a-roni. You said you know. It's the vanilla Mecca.
Yeah.
Atlanta's the chocolate Mecca. Hell yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh,
I don't know, man. You know, okay, so you've lived in both places, man. You've lived in California and Texas. Now,
right.
A lot of these California dudes are moving to Texas.
Right.
You know, like, can you see them, like, enough of the motherfuckers getting there fucking up everything in Texas?
Nope.
No?
Let me tell you something, man. We can talk about, what's that, New Orleans. And when Katrina happened, you know how a lot of those brothers and sisters got caught in Katrina, they moved everywhere.
Yeah.
And everywhere, you know, they were saying that certain places, the crime rate started going up. No, not Texas. Texas is a different type of animal. Texas is damn near a fucking country unto itself. You ain't going there doing that shit because they'll stop it. They'll stop that shit quick. You know, they everybody down there think they Walker Texas Ranger.
That is true. That is true. There's some real damn men in Texas. Like, you run into motherfuckers like this. Like, the last time I was in Texas, I walked into a gas station, and I looked. I was like, this motherfucker dressed like a cowboy. And I was like, this motherfucker's really a cowboy. This is the manliest shit I've ever seen.
The manliest shit. Everybody down there drive a fucking truck.
Yeah.
Listen, man, if you got anything other than a truck, motherfuckers gonna think you got a stud beard. You got anything other than a truck or some kind of muscle car. I'm telling you, them motherfuckers don't play. Black, white, none of them fuck around like that.
Yeah.
I was reading meters down there, and I heard a motherfucker cock his shit. I turned around, this motherfucker had an AK. Now, clearly on the back of my uniform, it said meter reader.
Right.
Like not in no small print, not to where you had to squint. It was like big fucking letters, man. Like the M was probably like this big. ETER, reader. The shirt was beige. The letters were dark brown. These motherfuckers don't play, man. The bitches down there got weapons.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, you're not going nowhere and running up in they shit because first of all, it's a different system down there. Them motherfuckers, that's a red state like a motherfucker. That's a red state like a motherfucker, man. You're not going down there doing what you want to do. Beautiful place. It's flat than a motherfucker, but it's a beautiful place. You're not going to do what you want to do, man. And you know what? A lot of that shit, you know, the wife. We was talking. We talked about the district attorney. Again, Chesa Boudin. And the first thing she said is he's too liberal. And she's native California. He's too fucking liberal. You know, it's too liberal here, man. It's entirely too liberal. The gun laws make no fucking sense.
No, they don't. That's
right?
Crazy.
Look, man, you got a whole fucking teacup saucer right where the trigger mechanism is on the handle. So you can't have like the weapons have to be featureless. Now, it's like, oh, what do you need this for? Maybe for all the motherfuckers who have illegal weapons. It just doesn't, like, it's kind of like when we were in Iraq, how the rules made no sense. By UCMJ or whatever they put out, we can only fire upon a motherfucker if they had their weapons up and pointed at us. But they had to be literally, motherfucker, by that time you shot. But it's just too liberal here. Texas is not that place, man. Motherfuckers that talk shit to you to try and draw you into their lawn. When I read meters again, let's go here. I had a scope about this fucking big. You had to hold it like this. You couldn't miss that it was a scope. These motherfuckers, oh, you got a weapon? It's a scope. They don't. Hey, these motherfuckers ain't going down there doing that shit. Hey, do you hear about any of the hood motherfuckers down there doing that shit?
No.
There you go. That don't answer your question.
No.
And they've got a lot of high end shit down in Texas. Whole fucking areas, West End, all of that shit. They got a bunch of high ass end areas, man. And you don't hear about a motherfucker thinking about doing that.
Everybody there carries a fucking gun. All the time. All the time.
All the motherfucking time.
Yeah. Breakfast at Denny's. Got your motherfucking shit with you.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah, it's
real shit.
Yeah. Nobody fucks around. That's my perception. I never lived in Texas.
No,
that's my perception of it.
They don't. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's not to say that there aren't any crimes and things like that, but you kind of if something happens to, like, if some shit is robbed down there, then they pretty much know if they holding or not. You know what I mean? The shit is targeted down there, but you know, it's not like here. It's like I said, this place is just too liberal, man. 80 motherfuckers going into a store, and this is the thing. This shit already been going on though. You have 5, 6, 7 motherfuckers snatching grabs, man. The dollar stores, like, nigga, $10 you can buy everything in there, but okay. Apple stores, just taking every fucking thing out of there, and they just let them go. So
absolutely.
Oh, not to mention the weave shops. These motherfuckers was going in snatching bundles
of hair.
Nigga, do you know how much some of that hair goes for? That hair goes for a lot of money. It's a lot of money in that shit, bro.
Aren't they shaving it off to like Chinese slaves or something?
No, they just go in, snatch that shit off from behind the counter.
No. I'm talking about when they make it.
Oh no, Chris Rock did a whole video on that shit. Let me tell you something. All it is, you got a bunch of Asian women. It's something to do with religion. Like once a month or whatever, they go and they shave that shit off, and it's in this temple, and it's crazy because another guy they'll go get all that shit, they clean it up, get the bugs out of it, just clean it up, put it onto a track with all that shit, and then they reselling it.
Jeez.
Yeah,
I seen one where
all of this shit. They be like, it's Brazilian. No, it's some poor Asian girl.
Yeah. I saw one where they were like forcing these motherfuckers to get shaved.
Oh, word.
Yeah, it was like human trafficking, but for hair. It was weird.
And look,
I don't know how true it was.
Listen. They was running. Listen, let me tell you something. I forget where it was. It was some South American country, man. They were these motherfuckers. You had women running up on. If you had long hair, they was running up on them, cutting their fucking hair off.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
stealing that shit straight from the scalp, Cuddy.
Black woman would beat their ass.
Mm-hmm.
How long it took me to grow this shit?
Oh man, you coming and cut my motherfucking?
Lose it.
I ain't cut this shit off since I was 3.
Mm-hmm.
Telling you.
Let me see.
Yes,
how they
sir.
make Asian. What do you call that? Weave.
What was that?
Let's see, the horrors of Asian weave.
What you looking for?
I don't know, man. I could have swore I seen this shit where they were forcing these motherfuckers to cut their hair, which is not funny at all, but it's just so bizarre that motherfuckers without hair want hair so bad they don't
Right.
give a shit. Motherfuckers tied up in the basement being fed nothing but like eggs and getting shaved,
Right.
ritualistically once a month.
Pussy, don't nobody want your pussy.
That's what
I
vanity
want your
does.
hair. What is this?
Yeah, I can't find it.
There's one called Indian hair sacrifice where the weave comes from.
Jeez.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I don't know. Fuck it. Hair ain't that goddamn important. Bitch, go bald. If you can't grow no hair,
Right.
be that motherfucker.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Seriously.
I can't grow hair. Look what I did.
Hey, there you go.
It's all right.
Be some fine ball bitches out here, man.
You ain't lying, man. What was that one that Kanye was with?
Oh, you talking about
Rose,
yeah,
something
yeah.
Rose.
Amber Rose, that
Amber
dirty
Rose.
ass. I
And
can't
whatever,
stand
she was
it.
cold. You didn't like her, huh? What do?
Nah, she was. I mean, yeah, hey, I'm married now. I can't talk like that, but yeah. But just certain shit. She was one of these people coming out talking shit about, Cosby, and 1 minute she black, the next minute she ain't.
Wasn't she? Isn't she from that African island?
Cape Verde,
Yeah.
the African island, and yeah.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Well, I mean, I've seen a lot of photos of her, and I know a black woman when I see one.
Right. Hey, would you fuck with her with that tattoo on her forehead?
What? She's got a tattoo
This
on her
bitch got a
forehead now?
tattoo right across her forehead.
She got a
Some
Mike
kids'
Tyson?
names, I think. No, it that motherfucker.
Hold on, man. Let me find this
Bitch
shit.
had this shit.
Let me find this shit.
Remember, we always like, what the fuck is Mike doing?
Hey, man, you couldn't say nothing to him, no.
You ain't gonna say nothing to him now.
I see head tattoo. Nigga. Why? What the fuck is this?
You see it? Told you. That motherfucker.
Let me see if I can just get this motherfucking photo by itself. Fuck it.
What is this? It says like bash hash? No, I don't.
There she go. And Rose is getting liposuction on her stomach. What in the fuck? It looked like somebody just pulled her from
I
the
just
back
don't
of her
see her
head.
as that
What the
fly.
fuck happened to her face?
Come on, man. She aging.
Yeah, I guess.
Aging out the game, bruh. It's that time to get all that fucked up facial surgery.
Black don't crack though. She ain't supposed to do all that shit.
Her black crack.
Well, it'll definitely crack doing this shit. That just looks
Yeah.
weird. She
It
just
do.
doesn't look like it. Looked like somebody
Human.
just kind of like they got her face in a tight ass condom.
Probably did. That's probably how she achieved that look, though.
Ah, jeez, that is fucked up.
Yep.
Looks like the wind's blowing really hard. Where in the fuck she in that room? She's a beautiful. I thought she's a beautiful. I think that can't be the same. This can't be the same woman.
It is.
For real?
That's the same person.
Hold on, man.
Same goofy bitch.
Forehead tattoo. Yeah, she done fucked herself up. Huh.
Right.
She done did a little Kim, huh?
Hey. Oh, some cat got a video of on YouTube. All Little Kim surgeries. And you can pinpoint right where she should have stopped.
She should have stopped before she went in for the first one.
She's a beautiful motherfucker to me. Lil' Kim was fine.
Not no more. She looked like a clay marionette or some shit. Like, hey, did you see that last thing that she came out and did where she was dancing and it kind of looked so fucking gross?
No.
Oh,
No.
Hold on, man. Yeah, let me see if I can find this shit. Cause fucking creepy. Yeah, it's way too much plastic surgery, man.
I ain't sure. Yeah. Let me see. You know when you get that up.
Yeah. Let's see if this is it.
Hidden fees. Learn more today.
Ads.
Hey, what's up? I'm A-Dub from DX Daily Podcast, and you gotta check this out. So 50 Cent isn't letting up on Lil' Kim, like, at all. The Queen's legend started off his day on Wednesday, October 13th, by throwing a virtual haymaker at the hardcore rapper. 50 reposted a
there it
clip on his
is.
Instagram comparing a wobbling dance Lil' Kim did during a performance to the
Bro, did
troll-looking
that
character
even look real?
from the 1992 comedy horror film Leprechaun. I'm sorry, I know it's early, but I don't know why ish like this is funny to me. LOL. He captioned the video. Fans flooded to 50 Cent's comment section, calling him out for violating Lil' Kim too early in the morning, while others laughed at Lil' Kim's expense. The post got about 2 million views in just 2 hours. Kim then fired back, putting 50 on blast for being obsessed with her. You're so obsessed with me, this is getting creepy. This one ain't it, bro. Not funny at all. I was hoping to laugh at you, but
That's not
corny.
corny.
Boo.
That's not corny.
You falling off. I'm too bad and too fly in this video. You reaching now, but we all know why. Can we stay obsessed with Kimmy much? Keep them coming, boo-boo. Only lets me know I'm on your brain 24/7. I love it. DM me next time. I'll send you exclusives. Cause you mad late. This meme been out months ago, so you search for this. You probably made it lame. P.S. Why do I feel like I'm in a lesbian quarrel? Didn't know I had a girlfriend named Curtis. Aw, somebody crushing hard. Well, get through this, babes. Don't forget to pre-order my book, y'all. Memoirs of Lil' Kim, the Queen Bee, period. This is far from the first time 50
I
Cent has
wonder if she
clowned
wrote
Lil'
that
Kim.
book with meltings from her face.
Yo, who made the last one with her and the owl? Each chapter should be one face
50 again.
to the next face. Chapter 2 should be the very first plastic surgery. Chapter 3 should be the one after that. That's how she should do it.
Wow. That's just...
Hey, I fuck with Kim, but Kim went too far with that shit. But that shit was funny, man. What we got in that? Yeah, that one. That's fucked up. He did that?
Yeah, that's 50, man. He go all in on a motherfucker.
Man, go to the Ahmaud Arbery shit, man. Oh. Whew.
Had to close that screen so everybody can see how fucking bad I spell.
Yeah, we grown ups. We all spell bad. What we got?
All right, it's coming. Here we go. All right, 3 white men are found guilty of murder and the killing of Ahmaud Arbery.
Yeah, man. Travis McMichael, he got 9 out of 9 counts. His daddy got 8 out of 9, and the homeboy who recorded this shit got 6 out of 9 counts.
Yeah, good. Fuck them all. Man, I hope this isn't some bullshit where when it comes down to sentencing, that they let these guys off some bullshit. You know what I mean? With some kind of light punishment. Like, hopefully it doesn't come down to that.
I don't think that's going to happen with this judge. This judge, to me, listen, man. If you watch that Kyle Rittenhouse trial or just clips, that judge was fucking ridiculous. The judge said you can't call the people that got shot victims, only rioters and looters.
Yeah.
You can't allow this piece of evidence, that piece of evidence. When the prosecutor would introduce certain shit, it was like you should have asked for permission. It was like he was working for the fucking defense. This dude wasn't having the bullshit. And I'm going to be honest with you. I think what happened in this trial was that Goff, I think his name is Timothy Goff, he's the son's defense attorney. He showed you, I think he fucked it up. First of all, they fucked it up, period. And I'm glad that they lost. But this dude came out, and the only thing he could talk about was the fact that Al Sharpton was in the fucking jury.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only thing he was focusing on. To the point where the judge was like, listen, man, I didn't even know he was in here till you said something. Then he made some fucked up ass chicken statement.
What?
Yeah, he made some fucked up ass comment about chicken to where the young lady, I think she was part of the team, she just put her head down like, what the fuck? Then he called for a mistrial because he said that Jesse Jackson was in there. The only thing was Jesse Jackson wasn't even in there. Wasn't even in the fucking state, I don't think. But when Jesse got wind of it, he showed up. He was just like, oh, this is unfair influence on the jury and whatever. Never mind the fact that it was only one black person on the jury because they got rid of all the black jurors. This judge spoke up and said, hey, there does seem to be something going on with the way the jury was selected, but I can't do anything about that. But he called these motherfuckers on all of their bullshit, man. Like, the defense was trying to sneak so much shit in, man. Like, it just didn't make any sense. And it was just one female prosecutor. I mean, she had a team. But she, I think, each of these gentlemen had their own lawyer. She pretty much single-handedly whipped all their asses. So all these motherfuckers was found guilty, and especially on the dude who recorded it, he really looked like, damn, that's my asshole. Like it's gone. Like that motherfucker that Ving Rhames was talking about in Pulp Fiction. That's who I'm gonna have to deal with.
The man behind the man in Pulp Fiction.
There you go.
God
Yep.
damn. Yeah, that.
You know, you know, as always we do. We got to wait and see how they're going to be, what the punishment's going to be on this one.
I mean, this was some more vigilante shit too.
Absolutely.
You know? Yeah. And just, you remember how fucked up it was? Like, I remember it was it like weeks before they went and arrested these motherfuckers?
Yep.
It was like a long ass time. I mean, they had a lot of people putting pressure on them just to charge them with a crime.
Yep.
Because he worked for the DA's office, some bullshit, right?
The dad. Yep.
Man,
The dad.
just think if this didn't get as much publicity as it did.
Oh, they would have walked.
Oh, guaranteed.
They would've walked.
They'd have never been charged.
No.
Imagine that. They'd have never been charged.
No. And it's you know, it's a good thing because again, a kid just got away with being 17-year-old and having a weapon he wasn't even old enough to own. And his mother driving him up to Kenosha where he shot 2-3 people. These motherfuckers, you know, we saw black guy who's been coming into the neighborhood and okay, call the police. Because when he was running, you ain't see him steal nothing. The house was under construction. And they showed other little white kids going in there. They showed a white couple going in there. But this dude, it was always, you know, he was in there. What the fuck was he going to steal out of there? Right. He was running. And and the fact that your father was in the back of the pickup, y'all chased that down. Y'all thought y'all was in fucking Mississippi burning when y'all did that shit. That's exactly what it looked like.
Yeah.
This kid obviously was afraid for his fucking life, and that's why he tried to grab the gun. And dude said, I was going to shoot him if my son didn't. But it's like this thing where these people think that they got the right to confront black people.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know what this fucking kid was doing. He might look. It might have been that it was just fucking hot out there when he was running, so he decided to stop in the house and take a break. He didn't take anything out of there. The owner of the house, whose house it was, where it was under construction, they said they didn't have a problem with him being in there. They said because people would always come in there to look around.
Yeah. I mean, fucking amazing. You know,
Yeah.
the reason for chasing them was bullshit. You know,
Yeah.
That's some shit you come up with after, you know.
Right. After you done fucked up.
Yeah.
And it went, yeah.
Yeah, you grab them for straws, you know.
Right. You don't even do that shit to scare a person, man.
Mm-mm.
Chase him down and block him in the road, and then you get down with a shotgun or whatever kind of weapon it was. So I'm just, hopefully this judge is in on some bullshit. You know, they're gonna go for an appeal. That's part of course, but hopefully this judge says, you know what, you motherfuckers earn this. This is about the law, and you're not gonna get away with blatantly murdering a motherfucker. Because I know you mentioned that in the Rittenhouse trial. You says it seems like they went like murder one was too much.
Right.
But
I have no fucking clue what I'm talking about when it comes to the law. So, but it just seemed like, the one charge that I could think of that fit was like manslaughter. Like he ended up going out there, he did some shit, and somebody ended up dying. You know, he didn't leave the house thinking he was going to kill somebody, intentionally trying to kill somebody, like murder, in the first degree. But what the fuck do I know?
Well, I think what it is with one, you got to prove you have to prove intent.
Mm-hmm.
with murder one. You got to prove intent. But, you know, when you watch certain guys, when you watch like Tariq Nasheed, Your World, some other brothers, they point out that this is purposely happening in some of these trials. They go for murder one because it's hard to prove intent. And if you can't prove it, then the trial, of course, is a no-go.
Right.
You know, they throw this shit out, but, you know, I mean, hey, man, I'm glad the young man got justice, but let's just see, because, again, we've seen where motherfuckers get charged, you know what I'm saying, convicted, but then it's like, yeah, time served. Shit like that.
All the
You
time.
had the kid, you had the white kid to get caught in the act of raping the girl at Stanford. He got like, what, 6 months in probation?
Yeah. It's that affluenza.
Right. That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. You know? Yeah.
What a world we live in. I don't know. But I do want to hear this motherfucking verdict, though.
Oh, yeah.
I guess after the ad.
Watch the judge read this shit out. It's hilarious.
Reload this. I guess we gotta listen to this ad first.
It's all right. Let it run.
I'm going to go ahead and address each one of these verdict forms separately. First verdict form I have is the state of Georgia versus Travis
Dude
Michael.
actually shot him.
Verdict is as follows. In the Superior Court of Glenn County, state of Georgia, the state of Georgia versus Travis McMichael, case number CR 000433. Jury verdict form. Count 1, malice murder. We, the jury, find the defendant, Travis McMichael, guilty. I'm going to ask that whoever just made an outburst be removed from the court, please.
I like that. No bullshit.
Right. I mean, he dealt with so much bullshit from the fucking lawyers. I mean, he had to step out because one of the defense attorneys was just saying some he said it was rude. It was more than that.
As this court has indicated, I ask that there be no outbursts in the court, and I expect as much from the gallery. Please respect the court's desire for this as we move forward. If you feel like you need to make a comment or otherwise demonstrate with respect to the verdict, I do ask that you step out of the courtroom now. Count 2, felony murder. We, the jury, find the defendant, Travis McMichael, guilty. Count 3, felony murder. We, the jury, find the defendant, Travis McMichael, guilty. Count 4, felony murder. We, the jury, find the defendant, Travis McMichael, guilty. Count 5, felony murder. We, the jury, find the defendant, Travis McMichael, guilty. Count 6, aggravated assault. We, the jury, find the defendant, Travis McMichael, guilty. Count 7, aggravated assault. We, the jury, find the defendant, Travis McMichael, guilty. Count
Look
8,
at that face.
false imprisonment.
Right.
We, the jury, find the defendant, Travis McMichael, guilty. Count 9, criminal attempt to commit a felony. We, the jury, find the defendant, Travis McMichael, guilty. Dated this 24th
Look
day
at
of
that
November,
deep-ass breath.
2021, signed by the fourth.
He didn't even have to exhale, man. That shit fell out his ass. That motherfucker took a huge breath, and the air fell out his asshole.
As to Gregory
Right.
McMichael.
It's the daddy.
In the Superior Court of Glenn County, the state of Georgia versus Greg McMichael, case number CR 2000433. Jury verdict form. Count 1, malice murder. We, the jury, find the defendant, Greg McMichael, not guilty. Count 2, felony murder. We, the jury, find the defendant, Greg
You think
McMichael,
that black dude smiling his
guilty.
motherfucking ass
You
off
know he's
behind that
smiling.
mask?
He's
Felony
smiling
murder.
like a motherfucker.
We, the jury, find the defendant, Greg McMichael,
Watch him.
guilty.
Watch him.
Count 4, felony murder. We, the jury, find the defendant, Greg McMichael, guilty. Count 5, felony murder. We, the jury, find the defendant, Greg
Look at him.
McMichael.
You could tell
guilty.
he's smiling. He like, they about
Count
to tear
6,
your ass
aggravated
up.
assault. We, the jury, find the defendant, Greg McMichael, guilty.
Jeez.
Like, I got a cousin who like white
Count
people.
7, aggravated assault. We, the jury, find the defendant, Greg McMichael, guilty. Count 8,
Put some money
false
on that nigga
imprisonment.
books tonight.
We, the jury, find the defendant, Greg McMichael,
I know
guilty.
just where he going.
Count 9,
Make sure they
Criminal
fucking
attempt
until he
to
get them
commit the
dwarf
felony.
legs.
we, the jury, find the defendant,
Close
Greg
shit.
McMichael,
Walk out the cell like
this
this.
24th day of November, 2021, signed by the court.
We walking like that little Kim video.
That was creepy.
As to William R. Bryan,
Watch this dude. Watch this motherfucker.
in the Superior Court of Glenn County, State of Georgia versus William R. Bryan.
Look at the
Case
dude
number
face.
CR 2000433. Jury verdict form. Count 1, malice murder. We, the jury, find the defendant, William R. Bryan, not guilty. Count 2, felony murder. We, the jury, find the defendant, William R. Bryan, not guilty. Count 3, felony murder. We, the jury, find the defendant, William R. Bryan, guilty. Count 4,
Look.
felony
Damn,
murder.
I fucked up.
We, the jury, find the defendant, William R. Bryan, guilty. Count 5,
Look at him.
felony murder. We, the jury, find the defendant, William R.
That's
Bryan,
your ass.
guilty. Count 6, aggravated assault. We, the jury, find the defendant, William R. Bryan, not guilty. Count 7, aggravated assault. We, the jury, find the defendant, William R. Bryan, guilty. Count 8, false imprisonment. We, the jury, find the defendant, William R. Bryan, guilty. Count 9, criminal attempt to commit a felony. We, the jury, find the defendant, William R. Bryan, guilty. Signed this 24th day of November by the foreperson.
And,
Wow.
and he like, all I had to do was mind my fucking business.
Yeah. She was out in the morning trying to make some racist ass TikToks, and look what happened.
Right. He racist TikToks.
Shit, all that shit just went too far.
Little racist IG posts and shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, look, man. You know when you do those times when you do get justice, man, and it's righteous. It's like real shit, like legit. You like, okay, there's a sigh of relief, you know. But you know, I hope the family can't bring them back, but I hope they get some kind of peace in the fact that these motherfuckers have been charged. We just got to see what the what the
Sentence.
punishment's gonna be. Yeah, what they gonna get sentenced to.
Yeah, I like that judge, man. He's no nonsense. I mean, even when motherfuckers burst out in joy, get him the fuck out of here.
Yeah, he didn't take shit from either side.
That's
But I
good.
like that he didn't let the motherfuckers sit up there and try and do a lot of bullshit because they were. It was like, oh, you're chicken and Jesse Jackson. I'm like, God damn, brother. Yeah,
Fucking nuts.
this ain't the Georgia you grew up in.
Yeah.
It's you,
Yeah.
man. Yeah, brother.
Fuck.
Well, shit, man.
Yeah, it's about time, huh?
It's about that goddamn time. We both look wore the fuck out.
Yeah, it is that motherfucking time.
Yeah. Long days, brother.
Yeah, man, what you getting into tomorrow? Celebrating your birthday with a turkey, huh?
And then going to work at 4.
Get the fuck out of here.
Hey, that pay. I ain't like you, baby.
Like
No,
me.
I ain't crypto rich, baby.
Ain't nobody crypto rich, man. But oh, that sucks, man. Yeah. Love you, Cuddy, man.
All right,
I'll
love you
holler at
too,
you tomorrow,
brothers.
man.
We're gonna do it.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
sir.
Peace.
Peace.
with mics, mercs with mics, mercs with mics.